Does some of your income go toward your daily driver like us? Yeah. Don't have the money to build that dream overland rig? Neither did we. But today we're gonna give you a tour of our lightweight truck camping overland rig, I guess, hybrid? How do you describe this? I don't know. Stay with us, see what we have in store for you. I'm excited to give you this tour today because everything we carry on this truck stays in the truck all the time. With us living here in the Adirondacks, everybody has to understand. A day like today, I just decided, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go do some trout fishing in some of the small streams. I'm gonna take a walk in some of the remote areas, and I need to know that everything I pack in my truck every single day would get me through a full day of exploring. Well, let's get to this full tour, see what kind of items I carry in my truck. Fishing poles. We'll just start right there. You guys can see that. I want to start with something super cool that we have here on the truck. This is the Trumgetta 141 quart storage tote. As you can see, these attachments right here fold up into seats. If you watched our last video where Nicole and I was watching a sunset, you'll be able to see this in use. But what it carries inside is important for us. We need to be able to make sure we feed ourselves. And the way we feed ourselves is through cooking. Well, cooking has now become easier as we have consolidated our entire cooking set into what we now have in this storage tote. The storage tote is a game changer for us because it contains everything we use as our kitchen while we're camping. Everything we're cooking with, utensils included, are in this. So let's go through real quick and see what we have. We have a GSI Bugaboo cookware set, lid, handle. I'm not going to go all the way through this stuff piece by piece. I'm going to go really fast. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, all the links to everything that I'll show you today are down in the descriptions below. Another lid, frying pan, 2 pots, 5 quart and a 3 quart. I have coffee in there. I also have propane for my jet boil, which is also in here. So as I put all this back together, you can see it stores very nicely, just like that. I have 2 dehydrated meals, mushroom risotto and Mountain House chicken and dumplings. Always have to have calories with you here in the Adirondacks. Why? Because you can get wore down really fast because of some of the remote areas that we do travel, hike, camp, hunt, and fish in. Here's the jet boil, complete with everything I need to make coffee. A lantern that I can hang on the outside of the rooftop tent. Propane, full tank. Toilet paper. This is our GSI outdoor camp kitchen set. Silverware, cutting boards, knives, cutlery, spatulas, salt and pepper, spoons, everything. If you want to know exactly what's inside there, check out the link in the description below. I don't want to bore you guys with those kind of details. And then we have a Coleman stove and paper towels. Next up, we got our EU Homey car fridge. Pretty simple, self-explanatory. Freezer, fridge, baskets, cutting board in the middle. We do have a Blue Eddy E100 V2 power station, and we're going to put solar panels up here. But I'm not exactly sure which ones we should go with. Blue Eddy has some nice ones on their site. If you have any suggestions, leave us a comment below on which 2 solar panels we should get. We want 200 watts because that'll be sufficient enough for everything that we do and what we use on a day-to-day basis. On to the next. Something that is equally important around here in the Adirondacks to have with you is extra gasoline. So right here I have 7 gallons, 3 gallons in this one, 4 gallons in this one, and it's sufficient enough that it gives me almost a half a tank in my 2025 Toyota Tacoma Sport. Not only is it equally important to have gasoline to fuel the ride to get us where we want to go, to get us on our adventures, but it is also important to be able to stay hydrated. That's why we carry 4 gallons of fresh water with us. Something that's really important to keep on your vehicle, especially if you're carrying fuel. And obviously the fuel tank is on the driver's side on this truck, so I chose to put my fire extinguisher on the driver's side of my truck. It is important to know what your fire extinguisher can and cannot put out when it comes to fires. There are differences between gas, electrical, and fuel, and all kinds of differences there. So make sure you consult your instructions on your fire extinguisher before putting out a fire. Should we move to the inside? Yes, I think so. One thing that's important for us to have is a waterproof seat cover, and this waterproof seat cover is rough wear. It's Gore-Tex, it is waterproof, it has ripstop technology, and since Ava travels with us a lot, it is also important for her to have a leash, which we carry in this pocket, and we also carry a collapsible water/food bowl for her in this pocket as well. It hasn't happened for us yet, but at some point I'm sure it will with all the remote camping that we're doing in our rooftop tent. It's important here in the Adirondacks to have some bear spray, just in case. I don't know if this is the best way to do this or not, but this is the easiest way that I can film this section right here. So here we go. This bag right here is my toolkit for everything related to the truck, the overland rig, the extrusion overland bed rack, the rooftop tent, any of the external things on the truck that may need some sort of tool. I have everything in here. I also have some electrical stuff, electrical tape, stuff that goes to the rooftop tent, another cord for the EU Homey car fridge. I have all the electrical outlets for a trailer and all kinds of different stuff to hook up to the vehicle. I have all the extra nuts, bolts, brackets, extra brackets to hold the tent on, which would be those, and then brackets that go into the bed rack that extra hold the tent on, all the ratchets, everything you need right there to work on the truck or the overland rig itself. So that's the toolkit. I have my raincoat right here. I have a blanket, just a thin flannel packable blanket. I have Ava's life vest right here. I have some fishing tackle, bigger fish, walleye, muskie, all those kind of things. This would be walleye, crappie, bass, anything that you can jig for it. Again, don't know if it's the best way to film this, but hey, here we are. So I got 2 foldable EMS, Eastern Mountain Sports brand, ultra lightweight gravity chairs. I have 2 of those. Those are packable in down here. And then right here, I have Ducks Unlimited case with all kinds of trout, bass, crappie, lures and gear that I may need. Pull off the side of the road and just fish. It's always important to have some sort of first aid kit. So Toyota was generous enough with my 2025 Tacoma pickup truck to give you a first aid kit. Now this little thing right here is pretty interesting. We just picked this up not too long ago, and I kind of want to go over just what's in it. It's considered an Ozark Trail 21-piece camping survival kit. It has one 220 lumen flashlight, 8 3/4 inch folding knife with 3.5 inch blade, folding shovel with a compass, 27.5 inch stainless steel cable saw, 4 fire starter helpers, 2 glow sticks, 1 550 paracord bracelet, a water bottle hook, a camping fork, a whistle with sheath, pocket tool card, 1 pair of scissors, a carabiner, a 7-in-1 multifunctional pocket keychain knife, 13.1 feet, 550 paracord, 1 magnesium fire starter, and 1 mosquito head net with bag. I want to turn our attention to the Center console now. First of all, we do have a Trumgetta leather cover. Keeps Ava from scratching it up when she does decide to put her feet up here. But let's see what we got inside. 2 portable power stations. You never know, you can never have too much extra power. Garmin watch charger, just in case my watch goes down, because my watch is GPS and solar powered. We have a Garmin 67i GPS handheld. And this actually is the GSI Outdoor Bugaboo carrying set. Just never made that back in the storage tote. I have a tape measure. I have boot string. I have an extra knife. I have rubber gloves. I have a USB-C charging cable, an extra one besides the one that's already plugged in. I have the keys to my fuel tanks and to lock the tent, the wrench to change a tire, some extra GoPro batteries, and the remote to the lighting in the tent, and one more USB-C charger. So those are the things that I carry in the center console. They all have their purpose. I'm sure everybody could see why those things would be important to have with you at all times. This time of year here in the Adirondacks, I do carry a few things in my side door here that are very, very important. Number one is Sawyer clothing and gear spray and tent spray for ticks. This stuff is a must here in the Adirondack Park. I carry some sunscreen just in case, never know. I also carry some Ben's 10-hour tick and insect repellent as well. I carry Afterbite for those pesky stinging. And I have an extra fillet knife. Thanks for watching today's video. If you want more information about the items that we carry on our truck every single day, that information is below in the description. Also, check out some of our other videos where we've went more into detail with some of the items that we carry on the truck. If you're just like us and you can't afford that dream overland rig build, but you like a lightweight truck camping vehicle that also doubles as your daily driver, maybe you should subscribe to our channel. Stick with us. Go ahead, hit that subscribe, like button, and stay with us. Good talking to y'all. Take care.